It's a special day inside the Last Straw right there at the corner of Kemp and Hampstead, as the Last Straw is retiring after 31 years in the retail business. And these are the owners, Cheryl and Nelda. And tell us about that, how it feels, and the history of the store, and what can you tell us on this special day?
Well, first of all, I want to say one thing. And my thing is Adam, I want to thank you so much for all that you've done on Home Sweet Home all these years.
We've had a great time. There's been so much good video, so many beautiful things we've shown on the screen since 2004. That's 15 years.
That's right.
That's a long time. You guys are the only sponsor that has been on every single episode of Home Sweet Home Wichita Falls.
Well, we're proud of you, and we're proud of it. Cheryl and I started our business. We've been friends for 46 years, and it just kept on growing and growing, and we made lots of friends, and they're like our family. Our families helped us out throughout all the years that we've been in this.
I remember when we had our first opening in Century Plaza. And when I called my son to tell him what we were retiring, he said, "Mom, I was 15." He's now 46 or so. And he said, "People didn't think you'd make it."
That's right.
And here it is, 31 years later.
That's right.
So I thought that was a sweet memory he had.
Tell us, what has been the funnest part of the job after 31 years?
I think meeting all these people and becoming, like Nelda said, becoming friends. We had ladies come in that were having a bad day, and they said, "I just needed to come in so I could feel good." And that means so much. And then our employees that we've had, have just been wonderful. Some of them have been with us from the beginning and for a long time. Cindy and Roberta and Judy and Malie. I'm going to miss, that's going to be a big miss as well.
Right.
Being able to see them and get their hugs that they give and we give them, that's a big part, of making friends and building a business, because they helped us build this business also.
They did.
Okay, so when you first opened the Last Straw, you had a vision. Tell us about that vision.
Well, Nella and I wanted to bring something to Wichita Falls that we felt was missing. And we wanted to open our store, display things a different way, and offer free decorating services. And we got lots of customers for that reason.
We loaded it in the back of a Honda.
Or a Volvo. I had a Volvo.
And a Honda.
And they would be full.
For sure.
So we progressed.
Well, let's close this segment by giving one more message to Wichita Falls and Lawton and everybody here in Texoma.
Thanks for your loyalty and for coming in and letting us decorate your home for Christmas or your office. We appreciate every one of you.
So many of you are friends on my personal Facebook and Cheryl's personal Facebook. We can keep up with you that way, so happy to have shared all these years with you, and we are going to miss you as well.
Brand new year inside Johnson's Furniture and Mattress right there on the Old Jacksboro Highway. What's the address there?
3400 Old Jacksboro.
3400 Old Jacksboro Highway. You can
Or
also
Google it.
Yeah, that's right. And new year means like everything in the store has been here at least a year, and some of it even 2 years, even longer than that. And so the Johnson family has said 40% off everything here that's been here a really long time.
And that's a lot of stuff. I've got bedroom suites, I've got dining room suites, I've got everything. So come in, check it out. We got tons of items, so.
Yeah. And so I know through the years, we've talked about this. You have some sort of piece of furniture that you move it around the store, trying to make it, connect with somebody like you out there, and it just never connects. And then finally you're like, it needs a new home, it needs to fly away.
it
We're going to
does.
pretty much give it away,
Hey.
you know, for a really, really good price.
Hey, we got to get rid of it. I don't want to do inventory. I've already started it, and I hate it's. I got to get rid of a lot of this stuff.
Now we're uncovering and getting to the real reason. We don't want to count it again and go, how many times have we paid
1, 2.
inventory tax on this chair? We're going to get rid of it right now. All right, now as an example of that microfiber, that gray sofa over there, I see, what was it? Was it $15.99? $14.99. That's $1,500 bucks. 40% off of that, it's $600, so that makes it $899, $900 bucks. For that, that's a nice looking sofa right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's been here too long?
Way too long.
All right, it looks brand new.
It does. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just brand new. It's got to find a new home.
Like that red one right across the way over there. Let's see, it was $17.99. That's kind of a modern look.
Yeah.
But 40% off of that makes it $999, right? $1,000. And that's Flex Steel brand.
Flex
Isn't that pretty good stuff?
Yes, sir. I think it's the best. We got a bunch of good brands, but it's one of the best.
And then another sofa right over there, right too. That must be the section that's been too long. People must walk around that or something like that.
I got tons.
Yeah. All right, I'm trying to see, what have I, let's see, that price was $13.99.
$13.99.
And 40% off of that, that's $560.
Yep.
And so that makes it $839?
Yes, sir.
But I saw a little note on there that you're going to give another $100 off.
Extra $100 off.
Yeah, so that makes it $739.
I'd probably give you an extra $100 off of a few other things. So.
All right, so if it's been here a long time, they're really ready to get rid of it. We've given you a few examples. You can see it on his face right now. Like, come on.
Come on now.
We want to get rid of this stuff. I don't want to count it. All right.
I got it.
Thanks, Jeremy. We'll see you soon. New for 2019, it's out with the old and in with the new. Texas Carpet Outlet has got a new name. It used to look like this, and now it looks like this, because they used to just have rolls and rolls of carpet. That's why there's this warehouse here. They had them stacked to the ceiling. And then as you know, flooring has progressed through the last 10 or so years, they've got a whole gallery. And here to explain it is my good friend Lane Landis, owner of Texas Carpet Outlet, and now Texas Flooring Gallery. How long have you been in business here?
Well, we've been in business about 22 years, and we still have the big rolls, like all the kids love to come in and jump on the rolls. We've had that for a long, long time, still have that as well. But, you know, just like families change, times change, we finally decided we had to change the name because we wanted to change with the times. And so we're bringing you basically letting our name reflect what we actually sell now.
And we've been talking about that on the show for years and years now. We used to have, you know, here's our basic carpet samples, and then there was hardwood, and then tile came in, and then ceramic tile and vinyl plank. And you know, used to have maybe 1 or 2 choices. You got wood, tile, and carpet, maybe 3 choices, but now there's 7, 8, 9, a dozen different options.
Yeah, there's so many more options now. And what I've always said about our name, we liked our name just because who we bought it from, we transitioned pretty easily to keep the customer base that they had. But the 3 things that I did not like about our name, and we've talked about this and prayed about this for many, many years, is Texas Carpet Outlet. Those 3 things. We're bigger than Texas. We do much more than just in the state of Texas. We kept that to keep this transition kind of smooth, but we're not just carpet, and we're not really an outlet, because outlet connotates seconds and those types of qualities. We've never had that, and carpet is just probably a fraction of what we do now. It used to be 80% of our business. Now it's probably 20%.
Yeah.
And so it really is more indicative of what we do use, but we just wanted everybody to know that we're still here. It's just the face has changed a little bit.
And really, you've been a gallery pretty much the whole time. You think about an outlet, you go in and you talk to somebody who doesn't know anything about it. You're supposed to be the expert. But here at Texas Flooring Gallery, get used to saying that. At Texas Flooring Gallery, you're the expert, and you've got a team of experts over there as well.
They really are. They're phenomenal. I love them. They know what they're talking about, and the best thing about them is they listen. And so we wanted an atmosphere where there's no pretension. There's just real people. You come in and you talk to real people. They tell you exactly what they think. They're not going to give you some sales pitch, and they just make something that's, you know, sometimes what seems like a daunting task, picking out something so permanent for your home, is something that ends up being very simple whenever it's broken down and distilled for you.
Well, Texas Flooring Gallery is still in the same place as Texas Carpet Outlet, that is on Kell East or West, one of those
You're going to get the name before you get the address.
Yeah, Texas Flooring Gallery on Kell East. How about that? Next to the Orange Building. This is Lane. Come on in this January and let them show you their gallery.
Thank you.
Tax return season is upon us, and how can you invest that money and not blow it? If you're into home improvement, you'll love Woodco building products. They have windows, doors, just like this one right here. And for what the average tax return is to Americans, you could have a pretty good amount of windows replaced in your home, couldn't you?
You could. As a matter of fact, this year is the first year that your income tax deduction has been doubled.
Yeah.
So folks are going to have a lot more disposable income this year on their tax return season than what they might otherwise would be used to, and which is a great thing. And one of those things that you can do using that money is a quality investment in the comfort and the quality and the value of your home, and consider using those monies for a quality replacement window job by Woodco Supply.
Yeah, it's fun to just blow the money and go on a vacation or go on a shopping spree, but replacement windows, kind of like this one right here, can really help make you money in the future with what you would save on your electric bill and the property value increase.
And the economy is expected to grow for some time now. And so if you're living in one of those homes that has the single pane windows and you're looking to make that home more comfortable now and just kind of wait for the value of that home to increase and then sell and move up maybe, you know, whoever is going to be purchasing that home 3 or 4 years from now is already going to have replacement windows in mind for that job, for that house. And boy, you can go ahead and get that project out of the way now, enjoy it while you're living there, and reap the added value back when it's time, when, you know, if your needs should change.
Yeah. Well, if they're ready to do that, what do they need to do?
Just give us a call here at Woodco Supply, 723-1436. Of course, that's a local number, Adam, and it has been a local number for over 40 years.
Yeah. So then after they give you a phone call, what should they expect that can happen after that?
Well, we'll generate what we call a quote request. We'll take down all of your contact information, and then our field takeoff specialist will be in touch with you in the next couple of days to schedule a field takeoff. The homeowners, if they want to be there, that's great. They don't always have to be. Most of the time we can do what we need to do from the outside. And then we take photos, so we have digital documentation on every job that we do. And then he'll bring those field takeoffs back to the office here to go to the quote department, and we'll be back in touch with you in a few days with a quote.
That sounds good. Give them a call over at Woodco Supply. One of the hardest customers I have to get a hold of to shoot segments like this is this guy, Justin Jones, because he's always working from like first thing in the morning till late at night sometimes. He's doing projects just like this. We're downtown at the corner of 8th and Indiana in, is it the City National building?
Yeah, the City National, right across from the Wichita Tower.
Yeah, and they're redoing this into lofts from office space. And so Justin has the absolute insulation, is insulating the walls for sound as much as warmth and cool, and then coming back with his sheetrock on top of that as this part of the project. And tell us, how's the project going?
So far, so good. It's a pretty smooth project. I've been a part of this project, Adam, since it was before, when they were just looking at maybe doing this. So I got to see all the offices come out and all the old antique stuff getting taken out of the building and stuff. So it's actually been a pretty neat project to see old construction and how things were built, you know, 80, 90 years ago, 80 years ago, so, or older than that. So it's been great so far.
We also interviewed the owner of the building about the project. Let's see how he's liking absolute insulation.
Yeah, so we actually had a number of challenges with this particular building. So this building that we're in was built in 1914, and then it was revised, remodeled in 1950. They added some elevators up front. And there's some unique properties to it. For instance, there are windows in the elevator shaft, which you don't find too often because they weren't planned on being up front in the first place. When we did some of the demolition work, we found spaces that we didn't know existed. We found another elevator shaft that wasn't on any of the drawings and things like that.
Yeah.
So when Justin comes to the table, we bring some of the challenges out, such as how do we insulate this building in a way that's effective? Because I want to keep the open high ceilings, the sort of lofty feel to it, the openness, you know, more than bedrooms and compartments. It's more just an open living area, a modern space. And so how do you handle that with insulation? So some of the things that and suggestions that Justin brought to the table were using foam insulation between the units to cut down on the sound. We debated back and forth about, do we foam the upper ceilings, or are we able to keep, because these are gorgeous 16-foot tall ceilings on the top, can we keep them? If so, how do we keep them but still have it not be an oven for the tenants inside? So can we foam the top of the roof rather than the bottom? Things like that. So yeah, lots of challenges with this building. Some of those problems were solved by Justin and in a collaborative way. So.
Well, I bet if you could do a building like this, you could do just a regular old home, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Retrofit for the summer and winter to keep lower your electric bill.
Yeah, Adam, I mean, you know, we've been on the show since 2010.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
We've been doing retrofits for almost 12 years now, and many of you guys have seen us throughout the years doing them. And yeah, we can retrofit just about any house, no matter the age.
Something else that we always do on the show too is you're one of the guys that carries the phone with him. So if you call the number right now, you'll get the message, won't you?
I will. Yep. You can call us just about any time.
This is a great January morning at the Manor. How you doing, Jerry?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
What you talk about, we were talking about New Year's resolutions, you know, and how good is your word to yourself, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, I know I promised my year, I'm not going to worry about this, that, or the other. And that just happens to be what the Presbyterian Manor specializes in, is not having to worry about, well, a lot of things.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is a great place to enjoy life with no worries.
Well, what's the number one thing people worry about or used to worry about before they made the Manor their home sweet home?
I would say a lot of people say that they are tired of the home maintenance, you know, taking care of the home. Even if they have the yard done by someone, they still have to hire that person, they have to pay that person. If they have any issues maintenance-wise, they have to call the plumber or call the electrician and make sure that that person's trustworthy. And so at the Manor, it's very easy. You just dial 0 if you need a maintenance person.
We do a whole show about home improvement here in town, about who to call when you need foundation repair or something like that.
Right.
And yeah, just pressing 0 and say, I have a bit of a problem, and that's all you have to do. That's a big worry off your shoulders for this year.
Right. And you know, a lot of times people, when you have to eat alone, when you live alone, it's no fun to eat alone. So people tend to not eat as well as they would if they had people to eat with, nutritious wise, and you know, good food, and food that tastes good and food that's good for you.
Yeah, it does look pretty good here, doesn't it? Yeah.
And it's always better when you have somebody to enjoy it with.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's two things we're not going to worry about this year. What's one more thing we could not worry about?
Well, you know, a lot of times people worry about what's going to happen if I get sick, or if I need someone to help me, or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, here at the Manor, we have an emergency pull cord system. So if you get sick or you fall and you need assistance, then it's right there for you.
Yeah, don't have to worry about it.
That's right. And then we have our healthcare center for people that live here at the Manor. They get priority back there. So if you needed a few days that you needed someone to help you a little more, nursing care, then that's right there readily available.
If that sounds like anything you already made that resolution not to worry about in 2019, give Jerry a call at the number on the screen, or email her, or check out the website and let her help put that plan into action. Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you, Adam.
Your favorite hobby just got more important. It's wintertime and we're inside Wild Birds Unlimited.
And we have a lot of brand new food for the birds for the wintertime. You know, birds have to endure cold weather outdoors. They have to endure the longer nights when they don't eat during the night, so they have more hours during the day that they go without food. They have to replenish the fat and protein in their bodies every single day with high quality food. So Wild Birds Unlimited has just made it a whole lot easier for you with some new superfoods, Super Suet, the Winter Blend, new forms of bark butter, Super Suet Winter Blend Seed, Winter Blend cylinders. And all of these are the highest on the market in fat and protein. You can't buy another product anywhere that has as much fat and protein as these do for your birds in the wintertime. And if you have a problem with squirrels, all of these have a counterpart that includes hot pepper, so the squirrels will not eat the food. You know, squirrels don't like hot pepper, but the birds don't care. They'll just go right ahead and eat it, and it doesn't hurt them. And so therefore, if you have a squirrel issue, we can help you out. Still provide really great food for your birds without feeding the squirrels all winter.
That's at Wild Birds Unlimited inside Smith's Garden Town. Foundation repair is really not the thing you want to talk about on a home improvement show, because the video is just pretty much guys digging holes around the house and getting in there and leveling it up and then filling the hole back in, and maybe you see some crack in your house close in and there's a magic there, but that's not that impressive for amount of money that it costs. And I know, because I've had that done, it's expensive. And so let's talk about that a little bit today. Sometimes you guys might not even want to make the call. You're like, I don't even want to know how much it's going to cost. I'd rather have my kitchen redone or buy a new car before I would want to spend the money on something that I can't see. What do you tell us?
You know, it's one of those things, Adam. It's where it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
You spend money in order to maintenance your body. You need to spend money in order to maintenance your house. Because without maintenance to our structures, we break down. Our bodies break down. Our houses break down over time. There's a lot of, false information going around that foundation repairs cost $15,000, $30,000, and some of them do, don't get me wrong. But an average foundation repair costs about $6,500, okay? And so that $6,500 can go to a lot of things. It can go to a lot of fun things, like a kitchen remodel. It can go in the direction of new cabinets, that type of stuff. But if you put new cabinets on a wall that's not stable and it's still walking around, those new cabinets aren't going to be new for very long. I use maintenance with our bodies as kind of my go-to.
Yeah.
Because if you exercise and you do the things you need to do to maintain your body, it's a whole lot easier on you in the long run than if you don't. At the end of the day, estimates are free. Knowledge costs you nothing. Well, you can go to my website. You've got lots of information on my website. You can understand your watering procedures. You can understand your maintenance of your soil, which soil maintenance, believe it or not, does prevent foundation problems. It helps prevent. So if you overwater in an area and it's dry in another area, you're going to see an accelerated issue. So it's about consistency, and that's the very best advice I can give is you do your maintenance and keep it consistent. Don't be afraid to make the phone call. It is a free phone call. My secretaries, you're going to enjoy talking to them. They're very friendly, very personable, and we're going to come out. We're going to take good care of you from first step all the way to the final step.
One Day Coatings is the solution to your peeling, cracking, ugly flooring. And all it takes is just one day to get it fixed, coated, and updated looking fresh and new. Perfect for garage floors, patios, sidewalks, pool decks, driveways, and the ultimate workshop floor. One Day Coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, will not chip or peel, 100% antibacterial, 100% antimicrobial, easy on the feet and easy to keep clean. And best of all, the coating is applied in just one day. Step 1, the preparation. One Day Coatings prepares the surface by removing any old peeling treatments, diamond grinding down to the concrete, and vacuuming up the dust residue. Step 2, concrete reconstruction. We renew any pits and cracks that might cause a problem in the future by grinding them out and filling and mending them with a special one-day coating solution that levels the floor. Step 3 is the base coat. One-day coating's 1% pure solid self-priming pure polyurea base coat is mixed and applied. It's sticky and ready for Step 4, broadcasting the chip. Immediately after the base coat application, the chip is generously broadcast by hand, providing both color and texture to the floor. One-day coatings adds a lot of chips, throwing out more, then even more for a complete covering. Step 5, we remove and vacuum up any loose particles or flakes. Step 6 is the clear coat. Your beautiful new one-day coating is a granite look with an orange peel texture, which makes it great for many applications. Its durability and chemical resistance are important, especially for high-traffic areas and commercial applications. Our coatings come in a variety of colors, including pecan, driftwood, domino, chestnut, cordwood, sandstone, pebble beach, and many more. The beautiful and durable solution is great for a wide variety of applications. Call One Day Coatings for a free estimate.
If you have an area that you've had to lay down sod a few times or you've had to reseed a few times and it's just not working, grass cannot grow there, try Forever Lawn. It's a synthetic turf. It looks great. It feels great. It looks real. Give me a call, George Berry with Forever Lawn, Texas. I'll come out and do a free estimate. It's basically like outdoor carpet. You roll it out. You don't have to water it. You don't have to mow it. It looks great. We can do it on playgrounds. We can make putting greens for the golfer. We do this for dog runs at stadiums. It's synthetic turf. It's made in the USA. It's the best stuff in the world. Once you choose Forever Lawn, you never have to use fertilizers. You never have to resod or reseed. You never have to mow. You never have to water it. You won't need a sprinkler system. You won't need irrigation. And you'll never have a high water bill. Once again, I'm George Berry with Forever Lawn, Texas. Give me a call and we'll do a free estimate. 940-867-1183.
I'm Mike Edwards, owner and operator of Souse and Steam Carpet Cleaning. Basically what I do is I'll come into your house, take a good look at your carpet. I'll go back out and make a custom pre-spray just for your carpet for whatever needs it may have, be it just good old-fashioned dirt, grease and grime, or pet odor, whatever the case may be. I'll come and I'll lay a pre-spray down first, give that a little bit of dwell time, let that work its magic if need be. I'll go back in and rake it in, agitate it, scrub it in there quite a bit. Then once that's done its work, I'll come back with my steam tool and I'll extract all that with my steam. Normally comes out around 240 degrees or so. I do homes, businesses, offices. You can give me a call at 940-613-8717. Joe answers my phones for me. If he doesn't answer, leave a message, he'll get right back with you.